about hits taken last year, and Chris Tanev took unbelievable amounts of contact last year because he's not a guy who throws hits. He's a guy who gets to the puck first, makes a small little play with the puck, and takes the hit, which is a very valuable skill and a courageous attribute, but certainly does add up. So, yeah, I mean, the Leafs are counting on this guy to be a shutdown guy they can count on.
Yeah.
But because of the way he plays.
And not just the way he plays, but the style of the Leafs defending. I don't know if it's harder on him in Toronto than it was in Calgary or Vancouver or Dallas, but it wasn't more. But at his age now, it is serious wear and tear on him. And he's not 27 or 28.
Nope.
And something's going to have to give here, or else this guy is just going to keep getting hurt.
Yeah.
Something has to change with the amount of abuse that you had mentioned, or the way they just defend in general.
The thing that sucks about it is, it's not a traditional play for him where it happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's too totally freak, like a little weird collision in front of the net that's head on head and then an incidental contact in the neutral zone. It's not like it was a guy who got the puck in on him and just ran him into the end boards and got him. It's two really weird, awkward collisions that have really caused this. So you hope those other ones start looking a little more scary, but I don't know.
The one thing you can do is we talked about them not having an F3 and not being great against rushes. If you have guys back, you can slow up the forecheck a bit. You can cut offs. You can just run interference and help your D out. So it's certainly something they need to do more of. Do you want to hear Bruby, his overview of the game, start from the top there, and we can start picking apart? Because to be honest, there's some real positives from this game.
Totally agree.
I think we should get to a few. Let's start with the overview.
I thought we were a little slow at the start, but got to our game. Way more direct tonight. I thought that our forecheck was really good. Our O-zone play was good. Just our PK was really good tonight. I thought we had a lot of people contributing tonight in the game, and our goalie was really good.
They gave up the first goal.
Yep.
Less than 2 minutes into the game.
Yeah, that wasn't great, but after that, kind of shut it down by and large. For the first time, I think, saw them hold the puck in the offensive zone a little bit more, carry some of the high danger stuff at 5-on-5. But hey, first thing I want to do is shout out, because I talked about at one point that Cowan didn't look physically ready or whatever. The last few games, I've changed my mind. It's a thing I do. I reserve the right to watch hockey, and he looks tenacious. He's making plays where other guys on this team don't see the ice like him. He can do it. I'm changing my mind. He can do it this year.
I think, to my earlier point about Schaefer, there's going to be lulls. There's just going to be those areas, those windows where it's 3 or 5 games, or you got to pull him out of the lineup, or you got to back his minutes off. But he's going to have to go through that roller coaster. I think it's pretty clear here that he ain't going anywhere. Right? They're just going to deal with whatever they need to do to hopefully progress his development without sending him to the Marlies or leaving long stretches where he's in the stands as a healthy scratch.
So something that Simmer said on the broadcast that really stuck with me, and something that I've noticed from him, is that, he's playing in the NHL for the first time. He's playing with a lot of really great players. And I think has deferred a lot and maybe passed in spots where he could shoot. And Simmer said on the broadcast, there's a instinctual play where you remember what you are, you get the puck and you shoot it. It felt like that was the first time where he kind of broke through something.
He shot one like that about 5 minutes prior in the game, and it's almost like that triggered and that's what I do.
I mean, I don't know if we have the clip of it or not. I didn't tell anybody to get it, but the reaction from Tavares on that is one that was able to warm my heart after the worst loss I've ever witnessed.
And
he's so happy.
Dude, he forechecked that puck. He tracked it down. He made a great play.
That's one of the best passes I've seen him make.
The two of them.
Off the wall and into Cowan. That's what you want I know those are hard passes to make,
Yeah.
but that's the threat that I wish Tavares was more of.
Yeah, and listen, he made a pass out of his own end through his legs on the Robertson goal. Also, Cowan found Tavares. He walked it up top and went back across the grain, across the seam to Tavares' team. I was like, geez, that's the first time I can remember Tavares and someone kind of having a little thing going since Marner was on his line 7 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, and the elephant in the room is that looks like Willie Nylander is going to play tonight, and Nick Robertson is not coming off the top line.
So let's
It's a big elephant.
you guys want to hear Ruby on Cowan or Robertson?
Cowan, let's do Cowan.
Yeah, he had a hell of a game tonight. Just the way he hung on the pucks and made plays and competed on the puck and his stick details. He had a lot of good things tonight. He was a really good player tonight for us.
Hell of a game.
He's got an engine too.
I mean, that's Ruby doesn't say.
You've heard me say that on a couple of players. He's got this motor, I think, that will keep him going.
Yeah.
And it's just it's the youthful enthusiasm. It's just all of it. It's needed right now on a team that sometimes has difficulty finding some emotion.
There you go. Great, tracks it down for Tavares and fix a spot.
It's a great shot.
Wouldn't say that's the finest highlight clip from Drysdale.
No.
It's a great shot.
It's a great shot.
Right under the
Like
bar.
that's how you become one of the greatest scoring junior threats, in the last 100 years.
So I wrote my article today. If you're catching up on the Leafs, Cowan is a guy that looks like he could do it now. I said, I want to see him get some opportunity, and I said I think he could be a guy that this year can get up to 40 points, 40 point window. And I said, but for that to happen, he'll need to get on the power play. Morning skate today. Riley, Matthews, Cowan, Nylander, Tavares is the top unit. And he's the perfect fit. He can track down pucks on rebounds because he's tenacious. He can see the ice a little bit more. It's a big ask.
He passes
the puck and almost defaults to that sometimes. So I think it's a great fit. You put Nyes out there with Michelli, Domi, Robertson, and the other one with OEL up top. Give him a run, man. And speaking of give him a run, Nick Robertson, who you mentioned, 5 points in his last 4 games. Since Craig Simpson came on this show.
Another Simmer shout out.
Since Simmer came on here and said, if you're so afraid of him going somewhere and lighting it up, give him a chance. Just at least confirm that he can't do it.
Quote the great Eddie. Just give me a chance.
Give him a chance. He's taking advantage.
Give me a chance.
And now, all right, let's get to Craig Berube on Nick Robertson.
I think, Robbie, it's effort, right? If you look back and before he scored that goal, he had 2 big blocks in our zone. Just his speed and his shot are dangerous, obviously, but his work ethic drives everything for me with him. He had good puck touches.
Now it's Robbie.
Robbie's in.
Didn't he always call Robbie?
I don't know.
A lot of
I have
Nick.
no idea. That's the first I've heard of it.
Yeah,
Maybe he's warming up to him because I don't think he